Holy fucking peak, bro. Jesus Christ, I said it last video, but oh my god, dude, ReZero just keeps on getting better every single week with every single episode. This episode was so good I had to change the goddamn background music. That's how you know that shit's real. Because in this episode, we got to see what Subaru was like just before he lost his memories. We got to see Meili's backstory, which then showed us that both her and Elsa have a connection to Capella. So first things first, I was absolutely fucking right about like the weird Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde shit going on with Subaru right now. I don't know what happened, but my theory right now is that maybe he read like Betelgeuse's book or something, and that like transferred onto him. Ooh, no, wait, I literally just thought of this right now. This could be Flugel talking through Subaru. Like, there's so many things. Obviously, it has to be connected to the books, because, you know, he was reading through them the moment that he kind of, you know, started acting all weird and crazy. And so, obviously, there has to be something going on with him in the books in some way. Maybe, like, all the memories that he's been seeing through the books have, like, started to overwrite his own memories in, like, some kind of weird way. So, someone else's memories are being, like, imprinted onto Subaru. And that's why Subaru lost his memories or something like that. That's kind of what I'm leaning towards right now. But anyways, let's talk about some of the other stuff that happened in this episode. So first off, after Subaru strangles Meili and has an identity crisis about who he is and who the previous him is, I will say I really like the moment where he wraps Meili up in the blanket and then says that next time they meet, he'll know that she's not a suspect. I really like that. I find that kind of sweet, even though the situation is incredibly fucked up. He meets back up with Amelia. Despite all everything that's been going on right now, they managed to have a little bit of a nice heart-to-heart. Literally, she puts his hand on her heart. But after that, they get called up to the library by Beatrice. And the reason why Beatrice called Subaru and the others up to the library is because they just found Meili's book on the shelf, which means that she must be dead. Now, really quickly, this has got to be like one of the biggest oh shit moments ever. I mean, like, what are the actual odds that they find this book so soon after she died in this absolutely massive library? Like, geez, man, I said it once, I'll say it again, Subaru is like the worst luck known to man. You know, really quickly, I just wanted to say this. When we saw Meili's book, I don't know why, but seeing how short and small Meili's book was compared to all the other ones around it, I don't know why, that honestly genuinely kind of got to me there for a minute. I don't know, I got like so like genuinely deeply sad and upset for like a little bit, and that was before I even got to see her origin story. I don't know why that really got me as much as it did. But anyways, I would say moving on to less depressing things, but honestly, now that we're actually going to get into her backstory, I can't really say that because her backstory also just really, really, really sucks. Meili's life, she's like the closest anyone has ever been to Subaru, and I'd honestly put Subaru and Meili on pretty similar pedestals of how much their lives genuinely fucking suck. Okay, but anyways, no more stalling. We gotta get into Meili's backstory now, which, Jesus Christ, man, it is horrible. So yeah, as Meili said in, I think it was episode 5, she was raised by mob beasts in the woods because of her divine protection. She was protected from them, and eventually, as she kept on gathering more and more mob beasts over time, thanks to her divine protection, she just kind of became the queen of the beasts, as the episode called her. And while watching this, all I could think was, oh my god, she was like an actual, just straight up wild animal. Like, she had no conception of human civilization or anything like that. She was just like actually a straight up rabid wild animal. Or at least she was, until eventually she ran into Elsa, and Elsa took her to Capella. And you know what? When it talks about Meili kind of hating Elsa for pulling her there, you know, I honestly don't blame her, because living in the woods with your Mobby's family is definitely way, way, way better than shacking up with fucking Capella of all people. Like, seriously, man, I'd have to, like, really consider who I think the worst of the bishops are between Capella, the Bishop of Lust, and the Gluttonies. But, oh my god, dude, Capella, honestly, she might just be worse than them. You know, honestly, I do really hope that Subaru and Meili get closer, because now that I'm thinking about it, those two have been through, like, so much genuinely unimaginable amounts of pain and suffering. Also, Jesus, man, the scenes where Subaru talks to Meili after he's been, like, messed up by the books are so, like, genuinely spine-tinglingly creepy. Like, I don't even know how to fully describe it, man. It just, like, made me recoil and, like, ew. That's just the one word I can use to describe it. It scares the shit out of me. Also, Subaru having hallucinations of Meili is probably, like, the best part of this entire episode. Especially with, like, all of her facial expressions and shit. Also, wow, man, we got to see, like, a whole new side of Shaola, it feels like. She just straight up hit a kid's body. She got rid of the kid's body. Like, oh my god. Like, that's honestly insane. Like, jeez, man. Willing to hide a kid's dead body for this man. Also, the scene where Subaru, like, actually chokes out Meili is genuinely insane to watch. Like, oh my god. The facial expressions, both of the Meili in that scene and of the hallucination Meili throughout the entire rest of the episode were so good. Also, I am deeply afraid that Subaru is gonna kill everyone. Just straight up. Because, like, here's the thing. Even if he does get absolutely murdered by Ram in the opening of the next episode, Subaru, by definition, cannot be defeated. Like, it's like, dude, Anastasia or Echidna was right about one thing. Subaru is a really scary fucking guy, and that's something I've always personally agreed with. I love him. I'm happy that we got a good person to inherit this ability, but oh my god, dude, Subaru is a really scary dude. But anyways, wrapping up here, oh my god, dude, the ending of this episode was so good. Like, dude, when Ram comes in and sees Subaru, and I realized that she saw him through Patriché's eyes, I was, like, so genuinely blown away in that moment. And then there's, like, all the flashes that Subaru keeps on happening, and then the music starts kicking in, and then it's like he looks at her and him and Meili together say murder is a habit. Oh my god, dude, that was so, like, spine-chilling, dude. That was so peak. Once again, man, it was so peak that I literally had to change the damn background music for the videos that I've been making. Which, actually, speaking of that, I should probably credit it a little bit more than just putting it in the description. The last song that I used was called So Grim, So True, So Real, which I love, but the new song that I'm using right now is called I Said and Grinned. Both of them are by the same creator, Dove, and he has made some really great music. Highly recommend him. Sorry, I've just been using his music for, like, so many of these videos in the background. I just feel like I should say that he's the one who made them. They're really good songs. You should listen to them instead of watching my shitty YouTube video. Also, hey, look at that, man. It's Hades, Ornstein, and Smo. Yeah, I've been playing a lot of Hades recently, dude. It's been really fun. But anyway, sorry if this video felt a little bit rushed, because I'm just trying to get this done as fast as possible since I was doing something for most of the week. But I hear that next week's episode, which I'm pretty sure is the last episode before they split before, is gonna be so good from what I've heard, and I genuinely cannot wait. I'm just along for the ride right now. There's not too much I can theorize about right here. I mean, I can, but, like, not too much I can think off the top of my head. But anyways, see you later. Can't wait for next week's episode. Also, go drink some water. It's the best drink.